Love is meant to be the greatest bond, but for Maulana and Mia, it became a battlefield. Maulana was a gifted artist, born in a small African village where the sun painted the skies and the earth sang stories of resilience. His paintings captured not just colors but emotions, dreams, and the essence of life. It was at an art exhibition in Europe where he first met Mia, a white woman whose curiosity and warmth drew people in like a beacon. Mia was mesmerized by his work. She stood before his canvas for hours, captivated by the story it told. When their eyes met, it felt like destiny. Maulana, shy but confident in his art, approached her. What began as a conversation about colors and brushstrokes quickly turned into something deeper, a connection that neither of them could deny. Their relationship blossomed like a forbidden flower. Mia fell in love with Maulana's gentle spirit, his unwavering determination, and the way he saw the world through a lens of hope. For Maulana, Mia was a dreamer, someone who believed in the impossible and challenged him to reach beyond the stars. But their love wasn't without obstacles. When Mia introduced Maulana to her family for the first time, their reaction was anything but welcoming. Her father, cold and stern, looked Maulana up and down and sneered. "This is who you've chosen? A man like him? A man with no IQ, no future?" Her mother chimed in, her words laced with venom. "Mia, think about the children. Do you want them to grow up with his complexion?" Mia was heartbroken, but she stood her ground. "He is more intelligent, more talented, and more loving than anyone I've ever known. And if you can't see that, then it's your loss." They left that day, with Maulana silent, his heart heavy. "I'm sorry," Mia whispered. "I'm sorry they can't see you the way I do." Maulana smiled weakly. "Love doesn't need their approval, Mia. It only needs us." They married in Maulana's village, under the wide-open African sky. It was a celebration of two worlds coming together. The village embraced Mia as one of their own, and for a time, they were happy. Maulana painted, Mia wrote, and together they built a life filled with laughter and dreams. But shadows of the past lingered. Years later, Mia's family extended an invitation. They claimed they wanted to make amends, to get to know Maulana better. Against his better judgment, Maulana agreed. "Maybe they've changed," Mia said, hope glimmering in her eyes. But Maulana felt a pang of doubt. "People don't change so easily," he replied. Still, for Mia, he would do anything. The dinner was tense from the start. The table was set with elegance, but the air was thick with unspoken words. Mia's father raised his glass. "To new beginnings," he said, though his eyes betrayed his insincerity. Maulana, ever gracious, smiled and drank. But the moment the liquid touched his lips, his expression changed. His hand trembled, and the glass fell, shattering on the floor. Mia screamed as Maulana collapsed, his life slipping away before her eyes. She cradled him, her tears falling onto his still face. "No," she cried. "No, no, no." Right there in front of her, a soul was taken. They poisoned Maulana, they killed him, innocent man murdered. Her father stood silently, his expression cold. "This was for your own good," he muttered, but Mia wasn't listening. She turned to her family, her grief transforming into fury. "You've killed him," she said, her voice trembling. "You've killed the only man I've ever loved. You've started a war, and I hope you're ready to finish it." With a heavy heart, Mia left that night, carrying Maulana's body back to his village. The pain in her heart was unbearable, but it fueled a fire within her. She would not let his death be in vain. She would tell their story, fight their fight, and ensure the world knew what love had cost them. Under the shade of a baobab tree, she buried Maulana, whispering through her tears, "I will make them see you, Maulana. I will make them see the light they tried to extinguish." And as the sun set on the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and gold, Mia stood tall. This was not the end. This was only the beginning. Wait for part 2 and don't forget to subscribe. Love, when challenged by hate, becomes a battle. And Mia? She was ready for war.